Hey guys, welcome back to the California Driver. I wanted to make a quick video kind of in response to a video I just recently watched by one of my favorite rideshare YouTubers. It's Rideshare Revolution, and this guy is based out of Chicago, I believe, or at least that's where he spends most of his time driving. And he was calling out another rideshare driver, or alleged rideshare driver, the Rideshare Hub, talking about how fake of a YouTuber he is because he doesn't actually drive. It just talks about how much money he makes driving, and he doesn't actually do any driving, at least to the best of my knowledge. I've never checked out his channel, but one thing I have done, I have watched Rideshare Revolution's videos, quite a few of them, and I've been very open about my existence in the rideshare sphere, that I am a part-time driver. I tend to drive less than 20 hours per week. I work full-time at a different job, and I use rideshare to supplement my income and kind of give me the freedom and flexibility I need to operate and live a decent quality of life in Los Angeles and be able to travel and do whatever I need to do without having to have two full-time jobs with fixed schedules. And rideshare and other platforms have allowed me to do that. However, I know, from watching Rideshare Revolution's videos, he is a full-time driver, absolutely, bar none. This guy is on the road. I would venture to say the advice and the critique he gives of the rideshare community, as well as just the rideshare platforms themselves. And many of you have watched videos about Lyft rate cuts, which fortunately have not made it to Los Angeles, that he's probably very accurate in what he's saying. Now, I only make this video to say this. As someone who is not a full-time driver, the experiences that I have are very real, even though I don't drive 60 hours a week. And I think a majority of drivers, of people watching my videos, are probably people that don't drive 60 hours a week, because otherwise you wouldn't have any time to watch my videos. I think that you should be concerned, or you should take advice with a grain of salt from most of the people on YouTube. Not everyone that says they're killing it or claims that they're making a ton of money out there, or giving you advice of how to make $30, $40 an hour, are giving you real advice. Like, most of it is just they're peddling nonsense to get you to click on affiliate links and to click for referral bonuses. And let me tell you a little bit about how that works and why it would even make sense to be a fake YouTuber, right? I'm just gonna give you the economics of how YouTube works. So I have almost 2,000 subs. Most of my videos don't really garner more than like 1,000 views right now. I had one viral video that is responsible for a lot of my growth, where it has over 100,000 views, and several others that are in between the 5,000 and 10,000 view mark. However, I don't have quite the viewership that some other YouTubers have. Why do people make videos in the hopes of growing their YouTube channel? Let me talk about how much money I actually make from being a YouTuber, okay? So in the past 30 days, and the way actually it's 28 days. In the past 28 days, you get, it's like 28-day cycles on YouTube, on the Creator Studio. It tells you how much you make, what your audience is like, how much you've grown, blah, 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 blah. I made like $71, which translates to about $2.50 a day, okay? Not a big deal. I make $2.50 per day from my YouTube videos, and most of that success I can attribute to like 3 of my videos. Most of my videos don't really make that much money. It'd be nice if that changed. But if you extrapolate that, if I had 10,000 subs and getting the the same ratio of viewership, I could be making maybe like 15 bucks a day. So that's how and the analytics and the data behind that is really, really intense. Your cost per ad, whatever, it varies based on the kind of videos you make and the length of time your videos. It's insane. The analytics and the algorithms are insane. Number 2 is probably the biggest one outside of actual like referral bonuses for drivers signing up, is Amazon affiliate links. And the reason why you see links to like 1,000 products, in especially people that Rideshare Revolution would describe as fake YouTubers, they'll have tons and tons and tons of affiliate links in their description. Why? Because even if you don't buy that product, if you go if you click one of their links and go to Amazon, let's say it's for, you know, I have a link in my description for car mats, right? I think, and maybe a couple others for candy and different things you can actually buy on Amazon that I actually use and have, like that I actually would recommend having if you're a rideshare driver. If you click on one of those links and you buy something else after going to the Amazon website, even if you don't buy the thing that you clicked, the affiliate link provider receives, I think it's 3.9%, we'll call it 4% of that sale. So if you, let's say I have Osmium car spray, right? It's like $6. And you go and you buy an Osmium car spray, cool, I get, you know, whatever 4% of that is, like 30 cents, right? But if you click on that car spray and then you end up buying a car stereo system that's like $300, I would receive 4% of that, which is about $12. And it's not even something that I advertised to someone. It's something, and that's happened before. People buy stuff like completely unrelated. I have had a lot of people buy the exact dash cam that I have that's set up. I absolutely do recommend that. If you don't have a dash cam, you're not really vested in keeping yourself safe and protect on the road, as well as being able to have evidence in the event of a car crash or a driver damaging your car. If you don't have a two-way dash cam, this is a shameless plug. I would suggest that you do click the link and get yourself a Vantrue N2 Pro or a lesser model that has dual camera. But even if you don't and you click that link and you bought something else, I get 3.9% of that. So that's what why a lot of YouTubers even make videos, even if they're faking the things that they're doing, hoping that you'll link to the Amazon website. And that's why you don't see a lot of links for eBay and everything else. It's always for Amazon. Why? Because Amazon is the only one that provides an affiliate bonus, or I guess an affiliate cut for driving people to the website, which is a really, really good advertising tool that Amazon has, and more websites should do that. So that is one of the ways that people actually make money, even if their YouTube videos suck and they don't have enough subs and this and that. You can still drive revenue just by getting people to go to Amazon and browse around and buy, you know, it could be anything. And lastly, I have my own business, right? So I have a state flag sock company. We make state flag dress socks for all 50 states. We're in 11 stores now nationwide, and we're looking to grow that. We had 4 stores at the beginning of the year. Now we're up to 11. So we're looking to grow that. But I also sell my website, and so driving people to that website and building brand recognition is something that's important to me, because it's not my full-time job, but it is something that I'm trying to grow and build, and it is working. And so I make videos and provide, you know, an opportunity for my brand to kind of co-sponsor my own video, which is just doubly good for me. Most of the rideshare YouTubers, they do it for absolutely one reason and one reason only: to try to get you to sign up to drive for Uber and Lyft and blah, 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 blah. And you'll see the same thing, because I do it myself. I drive. It's an absolutely incredible way to have a side hustle that's not on a fixed schedule, that's on your schedule, and that actually can make a decent amount of money if you're not relying on it for a full-time job. Because again, as awesome as Uber and Lyft are, and those other platforms, there is an earnings threshold. There is a ceiling. No matter what you do, there's only so much money, no matter how smart you get, how, you know, knowing where the surgery are, this and that, there's a fixed ceiling, where in most careers there isn't, right? Like the driver that starts day one can, in theory, make 80 to 90% of the driver who's been doing it religiously for 5 years, right? That does it full time. There's only so much information and knowledge that you can gain to grow your earning capacity when you're on the road. And that's what my channel is dedicated to do, is to shorten that learning curve, So you can go from making 80% of what you could to 95 to 100% in a very short amount of time. That you don't have to learn by sad experience what not to do. So that being said, if you want to watch videos of someone that literally eats, drinks, sleeps, and breathes rideshare, Rideshare Revolution is a good channel. That is actually a good channel that I would recommend subscribing to. And there are a couple others, but you'll notice that most of the videos on YouTube, most of the rideshare drivers on YouTube are showing videos of them in front of a whiteboard or something else showing you math on how to make money rather than actually showing you how to make money. And I would be very wary of taking advice from these people because they really, all they want you to do is be a cash cow for them. Now, don't get me wrong, I love when people sign up for me. I love when people go to Amazon and it's completely anonymous. I love when people go to my website and buy my socks. I literally love this stuff because it helps me to supplement my income and provide my wife with a better quality of life, and hopefully we can one day save up for a house and this, that, and the other and be, you know, living the American dream. Make sure that you're using your time on YouTube to be invested in people who are actually trying to do what you're trying to do, not just telling you about what you should do so they can make money off of you. I think that's very disingenuous. I'm not saying it's illegal or immoral. I just think it's disingenuous to be giving advice on how to drive rideshare and spreadsheets and whiteboards and all this without actually showing tangible evidence that you do drive. Like I said, I don't drive full time. I just don't. I travel with my wife. We just got back from Egypt and Lebanon and France and Jordan. And we were gone for like 9 days. And now I'm back in the saddle. My wife just flew back to Australia just last night to visit her family. She's Australian. And so we're not always here. This is not a lifestyle for me to drive 60, 70 hours a week. It never will be. But it is something that I do to make money. Like, it's actually something I legitimately do to make money, because I feel like, you know, the baseline of what I can make on Uber and Lyft plus the supplemented income I can get from these extra streams through YouTube are worth my time. I just want to leave that with you. Again, I'm gonna leave a link to a couple of the rideshare YouTube channels that I do feel, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to leave everyone out, just a couple that I feel, you know, have the vested interest of the driver and not just themselves. And Rideshare Hub is not one of them. But I do hope that you guys appreciated this video. If you do, please share this with a friend. I know it's a cutthroat industry out there. There's not a lot of, it doesn't really feel like a community. It really feels like you're on your own 100% of the time when you're out there. Even if you're doing airport queues and whatever, I understand it's a very lonely, it can be a very lonely job, and it's nice to claim that we're all part of this rideshare community, and really we're all just in our cars by ourselves. We never get to see each other. Make sure you're supporting and investing in rideshare drivers who are not just talking. It's almost like a politician, you know, talking about what they're going to do for the inner city, but they've never actually been there. They've never actually seen what it's like, and they've never lived that way to know how to grow out of it. Make sure you're investing your time in rideshare drivers that are actually living the way that you're hoping to live, they're actually driving first and foremost, and they're actually giving you real information based on real experience, not just parroted stuff they've copied and pasted from the internet so they can get you to sign up and get them referral money. So again, if you like this video, give it a huge thumbs up. Go ahead and leave me a comment, especially if you are a rideshare YouTuber. Go ahead and leave me a comment. I will, you know, kind of examine your channel, and if I feel that you're pretty credible, I will add you into the description of people that should be subscribed to, because I do think there are some really good people out there in the rideshare world that are really trying to lift and build other people, and that's what I hope that I'm doing for you. If I'm not, I'll shut down my channel, because I really don't want to be a phony or a fraud. I really like to be living the things that I say that I'm living. When I show you a video about what you should do, I do it. It's not just something that I found on the internet so I can get you to get watch time and get ad revenue. I really do this. If you're not subscribed to me already, I would appreciate if you did subscribe. It helps me to expand my brand that I talked about earlier, expand my reach, and help to incentivize me to make more videos. So God bless you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope this provides a little bit of a lift and boost to your day. I know that this is a hard job. As easy as it can be, it is hard to stay motivated sometimes. And I recognize it's hard to get out of the house in the morning to go deal with lousy people every day. Trust me, I know. But it's worth it, and you are making a difference in the world. If you watch my last video, without the Uber drivers in Egypt, we would have been lost. We would have been so lost. No one speaks English. The taxi drivers they're all a bunch of scammers. And I really appreciated having something that I felt comfortable with, just going on my phone and clicking a button and a person shows up. You do make a difference in the world. Trust me, you do make a difference, and I hope you understand and believe that. God bless you. Have a great day.